Hi, this is Peter Lund, Vice President Product Management here at Industrial Defender. We're going to give a technical preview of what we're up to with our latest Splunk application. We're actually leveraging some of the Splunk machine learning toolkit to do some machine learning on some OT data. So we're pretty excited to share what we have. And with that, we'll jump right into a demo. And with that, let's dive right in. So we've got a little technical preview of our Industrial Defender app for Splunk, and specifically, we've got a new set of dashboards that are focused on machine learning and NetFlow analytics. So first and foremost, with the NetFlow data up into Splunk, you can now do network diagrams, looking at which nodes are speaking with other nodes, internal and external connections, all kind of captured in a quick and easy to explore diagram. As we progress further into the app, we've now got just a quick Pareto and Sankey diagram of the top talkers, whether they be in bytes sent and bytes received. And then we start to get into some of the machine learning bits. Here we're talking about nodes of importance on the network. And there's two different measures the machine learning toolkit is using. One is betweenness. So this is the nodes that are actually transmitting the most data on the network. And then the eigenvector, which is nodes that are most physically connected. So if, for example, one of the nodes at the top of this list would go down, you would likely have, say a network outage or a real operational problem. We've also got a few other interesting things related to ransomware that we can talk about. So the first is Splunk has a nice model that actually detects uh, typical ransomware patterns and network data. So you can see that we've got one of our test hosts exhibiting some patterns that are picked up by that model, as well as just general visibility to internal systems that are acting as web servers. So if you see something on this list that you're not expecting, that would be something to go and look into. And then getting deeper into that toolkit, we're doing some kind of time of day anomaly detection analysis using the ML toolkit and looking at protocols that have potentially, you know, went outside of the model for a specific portion of the day. And then as we go down further, we're just looking at protocols that may be anomalous based on just raw data sent and or received at certain times of the day. So you can pick protocols that have been highlighted and swap between the two. Now what we've just shown is a very network-centric view. Now we're going to switch gears and show how we've augmented that network-centric view with the deep asset context that Industrial Defender brings into Splunk. So we've got our traditional asset insights dashboard that's in our current Splunk app, gathering asset administrative properties, latest security events, baseline deviations, vulnerabilities. But as you start to scroll down, we can now augment in some network data. So not only just giving IP address, but actual host names when we know who they are. So this is conversations and the assets, what I call neighborhood, so who it speaks to normally. And then as we kind of look further at that neighborhood view, now it's okay, I understand this asset is sending and receiving data with these specific hosts. And as we dig into some of the anomalies, just like we did on the previous page, we can now see the machine learning toolkit highlighting net new conversations that haven't been started before. One of them is kind of interesting because it's actually me connecting to this demo environment for the first time. So that was picked up and flagged by the toolkit, which is great. And then the toolkit was able to find a number of service anomalies, SSH being used in a place it was never used before, port 135 being used, and you can actually change these drop downs to look at different specific anomalies that are detected by the kit. So that concludes our demo. For more information, certainly reach out to us, myself or anyone at Industrial Defender. Thanks.